Hi, my beautiful diamonds. As you know, I took the day off today from work because I was exhausted. I slept today until 10 o'clock, honey. I was so tired. But anyway, I want to share this video with you. And this is a woman who she holds her friend accountable for the baby daddies. And I think that we don't have enough women who are being a true friend to their friends to help them to understand that women have definitely have to be more selective. Let me pull it together. No makeup today. I just put on some eyebrows and no makeup. What the hell, baby? But anyway, we have to hold each other accountable when it comes to making wiser decisions. Okay, so we got that going. Let's put on a little Vaseline. Woo! Anyway, I want to share this video with you. Modern woman tells friend the truth about the men she attracts into her life. Let's listen in, beautiful people, my beautiful diamonds. Yes, let's listen.
How am I picking them?
You're part of the problem.
Yep. Why am I attracting that?
Bro, it's the same thing I always say. If you 3 baby daddies in and they all deadbeats, you are a poor decision-making woman. And I'm not trying to beat that down, into you. But maybe you need to stop for a second. Stop popping them kids out like they candy. And chill out and reassess yourself and really reevaluate and be like, okay, what's going on with me? Because I'm not a cum bucket. Because that's how it's coming off. That's how I come off to me. I'm sorry. Anybody that want to release in me can. There's no specialness in it. Anybody could get me pregnant. That's how I feel. That's how it looks.
That's an excellent point that she brought out. You're not a piece of meat. You're nobody's cum bucket. And there is so much more to women than just letting any or everything bust inside of you. It's ridiculous.
Don't have no type of self-control or thought process. You knew this dude for 3 months.
Damn, 3 months and I already got a baby bound?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then this another thing. We were just talking about, I was talking to my makeup artist about this. If you are someone who is not a good judge of character, and girl, by 2 baby daddies, you know if you're a good judge of character. I don't care. Because if both is bad, both baby daddies deadbeats. Like we said, girl. So if you know that, right? Mm-hmm. Wait. Get to know them. People can only hide who they are for so long. Unless they are psychopaths. Or you're just completely lying to yourself.
Right.
I agree with that young lady when she says, if you notice that you have a pattern of picking all of these losers, then what is the problem? Why am I constantly attracting these type of dudes? And the advice that she gave is 100% spot on. Get to know these dudes. 3 months you've only known this character and you already have his baby? I always say, look, if you don't have a ring on your finger within 7 to 12 months, and I'm talking about an engagement ring, then you need to stop wasting your time. Time is something that you can never get back. I wish I could walk you around my house. I have clocks in every single room of my home. The bathroom, the bedroom. Do I have one on my terrace? I should have one on my terrace, but but when it rains and all that, whatever. And I wear a watch. People use their phone. I wear a watch usually. I'm at home right now, so yeah. Because time is something you can't get back. And sitting around letting somebody waste your time within 7 to 12 months, if you don't know that I am the woman for you or the girl for you, then yeah, you need to keep it moving. Now I know that marriage is forever. It's supposed to be anyway, in fairy tale land. But anyway, it's supposed to be forever. So, of course, within 7 months, and I mean 7 months to 12 months, if you're still unsure after 7 months and he haven't put a ring on your finger, And the reason why I say 7, because in the Bible, 7 symbolizes perfection and completeness. You should have a pretty good idea, whether I'm for you or not, or whether he's for you or not. He's going to show some type of red flags or green flags that this is the one for you. And in order to know if we're compatible sexually, I might do that. I might one time. And people say, oh, just one time. You heard what I said, one time. Yes, it's called self-control, discipline, and that's what maturity is about. And that's what, being an adult. People say, now, we're both adults here. Let's not play kiddie games. Yeah, you're right. Let's not. And as adults, you're supposed to have self-control and discipline. So grow up. So I say maybe I'll give it around once just to see if we're compatible. And let me show you, and if we're not, I'll give him back the ring. Maybe we're better off as friends. I'll put him in my toy box. And when I put people in my toy box, that means that's someone who is fun to be with, someone who is like a activity buddy. I really enjoy spending time with them, but they're not in my main box. Nah. Not someone who I can, really relationship. No, they go in my toy box. And nobody takes offense to anything. We understand why we're doing what we do. Because you think about it, what happens if a man is not endowed enough? Now keep in mind, marriage is supposed to be forever. He's not endowed enough, or he's overly endowed, because I'm not trying to feel no man who's built like a horse. I can't be bothered. No. And what if the woman, she has a hole like a tunnel? You know what I'm saying? Some women have been ran through so much until they broke the elasticity in their vajayjay. Because I have 5 brothers. I'm the only girl, by the way. And I listen to other men speak, and I ask them, have you ever been with a female who you didn't feel nothing? They said, child, yes. I didn't feel no walls at all. Miss Thing has been run through. She may have to go. That could be fixed. Vaginal regeneration, rejuvenation. Women are getting it done. Put you back like you a virgin girl. But anyway, every surgery is dangerous, but it can happen. You go to surgery, have a vaginal tightness, and we good to go. What can he do about his little problem? Penile implants, I guess. But like I'm saying, after you see that you guys are compatible sexually, then you set the wedding date. If that's what you want, I recommend, please, live the lifestyle of the Delaney sisters. They lived to be 104 and 109, and they were very happy. Or if you want a man in your life, then just don't move him in, and don't move into his place. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this is what works for me. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, he comes over every other week. So you get to have the male company or the male companionship. And I like to cook. And I love to see men eat, because they eat with such vigor, and they eat differently than women. They just eat. And then when they're eating, you be saying, it's like you're feeding a soldier. They're warriors, and they're just so man thing. And you know how they are. They protect women and all that stuff physically. They're supposed to. So when they eat, to me, it's differently. They eat with vigor, and I love to see them eat. So you got the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday morning, I'm up at 5 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, he's out. Hopefully going to his job, going to work somewhere. And then you let the next week pass, where you have time for your girlfriends, your family first, and then your friends. You don't neglect your family and your friends. And then you have the best of all worlds. You know what I mean? Just don't live with him. Don't let him move in. He comes over Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He's out the door. And sometimes Sunday after dinner, you go to church together. You have your Christian meeting and spiritual food. And then after dinner, he could go home Sunday. Because some people might not want to have to wake up early Monday. Long story, yada, yada, yada. But that's what works. So I back to the point of this video, I love the fact that this woman has a friend who's friend enough to tell her the truth. Now, some people, when you tell them the truth, they get offended. Oh, well, it is what it is. Find a way to deal with it. Let's get back to the video. My beautiful diamonds. I'm enjoying my day off.
And she is so correct. She is 100% spot on. And shout out to her for keeping it real with this sister, because a lot of women, they don't realize that the situation they in, becoming a single mother, is their fault. They bad choice. Their bad decisions of picking men to have babies with. They so excited about getting a D and smashing this dude who looked like he's something, or smashing this dude who supposedly got money. And you picking a poor choice of father, and it's unfair to the child, right? Because after one child, okay, you can make a mistake and, meet another man and it don't work out. But a third child, this woman who she talking to got 3 children by 3 different men. Like, how does that make any sense, man? And it's a lot of women out here that's having babies by random guys who they just having sex with. Like this sister just said in this video, after 3 months, you don't even know a person like that. You didn't even have time to judge that man on his character, his morals, his standards, how he operates as a man. Is he a leader? But y'all just gonna have a man's child? And then when y'all have these kids about all these men, y'all expect the other guys that's on their shit, that's on their purpose, that have no children, or they do have children they take care of, to step up to the plate and take her children by another man that didn't handle his responsibilities. And then y'all shame men that don't want to play stepdaddy to your children that you have at all these men. What sense does that make? Women, you guys, you have to make better choices. Y'all got to get off this internet constantly shaming men every single video. And it's like most of the single mothers out here that's got hatred towards men. Priscilla, queen maker, y'all so-called queen maker, single mother. Cynthia G, who they just kicked off the internet, single mother. Mostly only B. Taylor, single mother. That's what y'all get on here talking about these men, and these are the men y'all having children with. Y'all not talking about the men at the top echelon of men, because y'all can't get them men. Then y'all coming with too much baggage that those men won't even give y'all a chance. That's why y'all have hatred for men, because men not stepping up to play and trying to take on the responsibilities of another man. But it's our fault.
Okay. No, that's not the reason why women hate men, sir. All due respect, of course. Women hate men because, look, I agree with him when he says, women, it's up to you. You're opening your legs. If you wasn't raped, then you have the power to say hell no. Okay? My thing with the men is, the reason why women are angry is because you deceive them into believing that you really love and care about them, which they need to stop falling for that nonsense. And you deceive them. The other reason why women are angry is because you want to constantly put all the responsibility on the woman. And that's not fair. Because the way I see it, sir, anytime, better yet, before you pull out your eggplant with a female, you should ask yourself, is this the type of female that I would want my son, my precious son that I love so much, to marry? No. Number 2, would you want your daughter to imitate or emulate this female that you're getting ready to pull your eggplant out with, sir? No, you would not. So then you should not be pulling out your eggplant, sir, because the last time I checked, there is not one contraceptive that have been created, except for abstinence, that could guarantee you that a woman will not get pregnant. And even with condoms, sir, condoms break. Condoms break. Has it happened to me before? Oh, yeah, it happened to me before. Yep. So, sir, even though you're making so many valid points, and God knows you are, yes, you are, and you're telling the truth, I think you need to be fair about it. The same way women have to take accountability, and I come down hard on my girls on this one, because come on, you have the power. Keep your legs closed, ma. And I already told you, 7 months. If he don't have a ring on your finger between 7 months, okay, he may need a little more time. Don't go past 12 months. If he can't figure out whether he wants to be with you after 12 months, you already know what's up. I already said it already. Please pay attention. Let's listen to what Mr. Man over here has to say. And let's be respectful.
Because y'all only got girl, he got the D girl. He throwing it down in the bed. That's all y'all care about. And that's why the black community is losing right now. Because our black women don't know how to handle themselves accordingly. They don't know how to make wise decisions when they're out here picking men to be fathers. Y'all go out here and pick the bottom of the barrel of the men and have kids by them.
Sir. That's not why the black community is losing. We're losing because we don't have any good leaders as men. I don't care how many babies are pushed out here. There's a lot of men pushed out here. But you men are not kings. You're not soldiers. We're at the bottom of the barrel, especially with black men. They'd rather go and build up anybody else's nation of women and anybody else's race. Take care of Caucasian women. Elevate her. Glorify her. Place her on a high pedestal while you sit and tear down your own race and your own nation of women. Sir, again, with all due respect, the reason why the black people are at the bottom of the barrel is because men are supposed to be the captains of the ship. And considering these black men, supposedly, whatever, boys, if you want my view, 97% of them, they don't conduct themselves like kings, captains, leaders. No. And I will always use the analogy, sir. If the superiors come on a ship and the ship is out of whack and is crazy, are the superiors going to come down on the crew, sir? Are they going to look at the women and the children? Or are they going to be looking for the captains? Yeah, they're going to be looking for the captains. You know, the ones who have the authority, who's supposed to be running this ship correctly. What is going on here? Yeah, the superiors are coming for you. Just like when it comes to God, God gave you a certain amount of authority and you're not using it correctly. You're not looking for women who are on Jesus' team, who are living Christian lifestyle. We have porno industry, almost $1 trillion industry, sir, because men really don't want good women. Really, you have the OnlyFans. These women are making $50,000, $60,000, not a year, a month. Can you help me understand that, sir? Considering you saying that you want better women, why is prostitution and sex workers? I mean, you're making them rich. You're making them billionaires, but yet you keep saying it's the women's problem. No, you're the head. You're supposed to be the leader. Women have to take over. I'm not letting the women off the hook, not even a little. At the same time, don't sit here and say the reason why black people are at the bottom. Oh, no. You're too busy taking care of everybody else's nation instead of your own, sir. And let me make sure I don't raise my voice to you because I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But the facts are the facts.
And then complain about why he a deadbeat. But you wouldn't even think about that when you was busting it open for him. All you think about, man, I just want to feel good. And then you just let him nut all in you. And then 9 months later, you have a baby by this man. He up and disappeared. And now you're like, damn, what's going on? Man, you didn't even know him. And this happened often. Majority of our black women are single mothers. Because they have bad choice of picking men. They don't.
Yes, honey, you're right. A majority of the ebony women are single mothers because look at the men. Why are they single mothers, sir? If you don't get along with the female, that's fine. We get it. But what's the problem where you can't take care of your own children? You know, the beauty of life today, I got to give it to life. Some things in life is still amazing. It's called co-parenting. You got video chat where if your kid have access to you just at the press of a button. I want to talk to my dad right now and I just press a button, beep, and my dad is right there face to face with me. Dad, I want to tell you about my day. Dad, it's late. I want a story tonight. You're in this room, put this on or whatever while he's listening to the story from Dad. They don't even do that. The white man have to chase you down and force you to pay child support. That's your seed, dude. I mean, sir, I better catch myself. I don't want to be disrespectful. And you know how men are. They feel like you're disrespecting them when you raise your voice to them. So we have to be mindful of that. But don't sit up here and try to say that it's women, especially when you're supposed to be the leader. And then they keep saying, why don't women pick better? The women all over the world are asking, where is this better? Because when you have 97% of the dudes out there that's trash, very few men do I even respect. I love R.C. Blake. Yes. I love Tony Gaskin. I'm feeling him. I like Charles Stanley. Charles Stanley, yes. You guys are going to shoot me for this. I like Derek Jackson. He's a pig. But I got to listen to him, like they say, before you make judgment. Listen to this person's journey. Listen to what's up. Not excusing him at all for his rotten behavior. At the same time, I will pin it, you know, what I would like for you to listen to. I like Derek Jackson. The dude is charismatic. He's confident as all hell. Not cocky. Incredibly confident. And even though he don't practice what he preach, everything that man says is on point. Every single thing. He's definitely teaching ladies how men are supposed to treat you. Even though he has issues with it. But what he's saying, like I say to my diamonds, eat the meat, throw away the bones, baby. But listen to that man's advice. Derek Jackson, Robert C. Blake, Tony Gaskin. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know, Jeremy Holloway. Hell yeah. And I like Jeremy a lot because he doesn't just speak like for women to be whatever. He comes down on women, he comes down on men, he keeps it all the way real. Now, these are men who I definitely admire. I gotta give it. My son, El Majesty, check out his channel. Awesome! But there's very few men in this world that women can look up to. I don't appreciate, I'm listening to what he's saying because he's correct. Women need to chill and pick better, ladies. Where's that better? What plan? I don't know. But you know me, I like the Delaney sister lifestyle. I like the Golden Girls lifestyle. That's what works for me. I already showed you my toys on my other channel. I practice what I preach. You know, if it's eggplant that you need, you could get that for $10 on Amazon. And for the men, save up your income tax money. Go on Amazon. They got all kind of blow up girls. $500, $600, baby, and you good. Sit at the table for dinner. She has a rotating tongue. This is so funny the way this world, the way it is right now. But we have to take lemons and make lemonade, right? I think so. Let's listen to Mr. Man over here. She has a rotating tongue. Go ahead, sir.
Men, whether it's picking him for a relationship or picking him as a father or picking him to be a leader. It's too many of y'all on this internet complaining, shaming men when you ain't even looked in the mirror and look at the person who really causing hectic in your life is you. Multiple children, multiple baby daddies, and you guys out here talking about y'all want a husband, y'all want a man. Y'all looking for a stepfather. Stop talking about what you want. You already ruined it. But all these baby daddies you got. It's time to...
Let me tell you, I agree with him on that. Too many baby daddies. Oh, this got to stop. Really, really. And another reason, if I were a man, would I marry a woman who has a baby daddy? No, I wouldn't. That's just me. Why? Because you have a lot of women who, when they want to try, let's say they get into an argument or a spat with their partner, they want to try to make him jealous or they want to try to get under his skin, then they'll go and lean more towards the baby daddy or they'll go and exaggerate things to the baby daddy and lie to their baby daddies. And if they got 2 or 3 different baby daddies, they could go to all these different men, and then these baby daddies are coming at me. And as a man, you know, when they fight, they don't fight like women. Men be bam, bam. They go for blood. You know what I'm saying? They go for the jugular. I'm not doing all that. You got too many women out here who play games. They want attention. They want to see if he's going to fight for me. They want to see if I could get him in the middle. No, you wouldn't get this if I was a dude. Not me. I'm not doing it. No. You know, for the women who need male role models, turn to your uncles, turn to your brother, turn to the pastor in the church, turn to that. Let women join together and try to help out women. You know what I mean? I wouldn't sign up for no. You have too many women out here who likes a lot of drama. And then I keep telling men, be wise. Anytime you hear a female who's more concerned with you being a provider materially, financially, and that's all she mainly talks about, and if it's not the first thing, if the first thing she says out of her mouth, like when Kendra G, she says, so what are you looking for in a man? That's what she says. If the first thing out of her mouth is not, he has to be on Jesus Christ's team, he has to provide, and this is a deal breaker, he has to provide spiritually for the household, for me, for the children. He has to love God and Christ more than he loved himself, more than he will ever love me. Because you see, we have children who need their spiritual armor going out into this crazy world. Have you seen what's going on here? And if you don't have your children spiritually protected, baby, that's a problem. So if the first thing out of her mouth is not he has to be a spiritual provider, then I tell the men, red flag, turn around, sir, run. Run. Because if the only thing she mainly cares about is what Sprinkle is constantly telling you, how much money does he have to make? How much money? You better talk to me about how much spirituality this man has. Because you see, when he's on Jesus Christ's team, I don't have to worry about how he's going to treat me and our children and run the household. He already got this. I don't have to sweat the small stuff, baby, because I know that's a king. So men, you listen to these women talking about $1 first and he got to make 100,000. I think if he wants children, he should make 6 figures. I'm sorry. Cost of living is high, honey. If it's not with children involved, 50,000 I think is good for this economy. I live in New York. I don't know where you live. But he has to make at least 50,000. And I'm bringing what I got to the table. Let's say 50,000 or what have you. We got 6 figures right there. We good. But all of this coming out the gate, I want him to make 6 figures and he got a this. And you focusing so much on monetary and material, you don't give a damn whether he's on God's team, Jesus' team, or Satan and the demons. You don't care. Men, be as wise as King Solomon. He was known to be one of the wisest kings that ever ruled, ever existed. He messed up because he started messing with women of the nations when God told him not to. You see? That's why we have to suffer a lot. We suffer because that's what teaches us obedience. We don't know more than God. We don't know more than Christ. They're the ones who are our manufacturer, the one who created us and designed us. So they know how best we operate and what works best for us. Jesus even said, I learned obedience from the things I suffered. That's right. And even though he was the Son of God, he learned obedience through the things he suffered. Why does God permit suffering? Because our heads are hard. Look at Hebrews chapter 5, verse 8, and you'll understand a little more so. Let's finish up with the dude over here, Mr. Man. All due respect, of course. Continue to speak, sir.
Think about your children and trying to find a man that can willing to step up to the plate and play stepdaddy, because that's what you're looking for. It's not about you no more. Stop playing selfish, talking about I'm looking for him. No, you're not. You should have married the guys that you had a child by. You should have been with the guys you had children by. You are now looking for somebody to come save you and save your children. Because most of y'all kids are finna be menace to society. Because the stats say that single mothers breed the worst children for society. Because there's no fathers in the home, no leaders in the home. But
I'm so glad that he admitted it, because there's no fathers in the home. You make these babies, you pick up and leave. You don't have to be in the home, but you have to take care of your seed. You have to take care of your little nation that you created. And because there are no fathers in the home, that's why you have so many wayward children out here. You know, I can't put enough emphasis on what Ephesians chapter 6. Let's listen to our Creator. You know, He knows what's best for us. Let me give you an illustration. If you have a refrigerator and on the inside of the door it says, "Do not use sharp instrument to get out the ice." Don't do that, because it can cause you to be electrocuted. And then if you go ahead, don't even listen, and you use a sharp instrument to scrape out the ice and you get electrocuted, can you blame the manufacturer or the one who designed that refrigerator and created that refrigerator? Can you blame him? No, you can't. The same thing when it comes to God and Christ. They give us the instruction, the guidelines, the rules, the regulations to live by. But when we don't listen, and then when things blow up in our face, we're ready to say, "I don't believe in God. God ain't no good. God this, God that." He already told you how you're supposed to live. Not no men with men, women with women. What can come from that except for STDs? Sexually transmitted diseases, or STDs, Satan the devil. Interesting, huh? Now, come on now. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 5, when it comes to raising up these children, because like he said, when there's not a man in the house, you know, everything goes wayward. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 4, very clearly, it states, and I want you to see this with your own eyes. Who does it say is supposed to be raising up these children? What's the first word you see there? Fathers. Don't make your children angry, but here's the key. But raise them with the kind of teaching and training you learn from the Lord. It's not a woman's job to go around raising and bringing up these children. The Bible makes it very clear. Fathers are supposed to be raising up these children, not women. So don't sit up here and come down hard on women and mothers for trying to do a job that we're not designed to do. That's your job, Dad. So anyway, I'm going to end right now because it's already over 30 minutes. But like I said, he makes some very valid points, excellent points. Yet and still, he had to take accountability. And men, they need to start educating these other men and putting these men in check. Because you got a lot of men who are starting to do that because they got daughters out here now. So they're showing women how a man is supposed to treat you. They can never teach you how to be a lady, but they can damn sure teach you how a man is supposed to treat you like a lady. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. SheilaTruelove, always looking out and loving you. Ladies, keep them legs closed. Get yourself the rabbit, the rose. You can get yourself some eggplant, $10 on Amazon. Bye.